Hey guys, a lot of you guys may be here from the last video I did about identity transformation and that we're going through it this time. If you are, welcome. If not, just welcome. My name is Lisa Kidd and I am a spiritual strategist, and let's get into it. It's crazy that I split the deck right on the temperance card, and I'm going to tell you why. The temperance card is not just a regular card of water. A lot of times when we look at the regular Rider Waite version, we think that it's water. It's literal life force, though. This is you changing. This is a moment of wait. But it's not just a moment of lie and wait for anything. This is you spiritually shifting, and you could be shifting into whatever energy it is that you choose at this time. A lot of you guys have been manifesting, right? You want the legacy, you want the big bucks, you want the coin, you want the family, you want it all. Okay. You have to become the person that can handle it all. You guys, when I first started my spiritual business, I wasn't one of those people. And, I don't know if a lot of people be like, oh, why doesn't she have more customers? Listen, I was never one of those people that wanted all the customers. I specifically asked Spirit for a certain type, and I won't say here, but I specifically asked Spirit for a certain type of customer. So my customer is not rampant. I'm not going to say it's few and far in between, but like I said, it's a certain type of person. Whatever it is that you have asked Spirit for is for you to be a certain type of individual, a certain type of person. And you have to change into the type of person that can become that. Okay. And I feel like that's literally what this identity transformation is. You are turning into the type of person that can handle all things. Let's go ahead and shuffle. Spirit, can you give us 3 more cards? It's not easy, they're saying. It's not easy, is it? Okay, it's not easy. And for some of you guys, you may feel like 2 separate people right now as you're shifting into this energy. I'm feeling, what I'm hearing is that you may be feeling like you might not be your old self, but you're not your new self yet. So sometimes it may be easy to fall into old habits, but you don't like those either. Right. And it's like, but I'm trying to figure out what the new things are that I like. Right. I can agree there. What they're saying, though, is like everything's not always going to be, and I don't want to say everything's not always going to be easy, right? Because that's not the right wording, but everything's not always going to be so obvious, is what I will say. I got food under my nails, you guys. Sorry. I was eating right before this, so, but no. I forget what I was saying right before I said that. But anyways, we're getting into this place. And because Spirit, right before this 4 cups flew out, was saying like, like for me to say that, like that's so real. Right. But they're also saying like that you need to be that real with yourself right now about what it is that you want. This identity transformation for a lot of you is about going after the things that your heart desires, after the things that you love. But the thing is I don't think that you're fully in control yet, like of your emotions, right? So your emotions may be all over the place about your passion project. The 4 cups to me is more so though, this is that card of, okay, I've poured into myself. I've poured into others. I've shared some things. I've come together with this groups. And now I'm sitting back though, like, why does she look so bored? Do you ever thought about that? Like in the 4 cups, like, well, damn, she was just having a fucking good time in the 3 of cups, right? What the fuck happened? She just had a great time in the 1 of cups and the Ace of Cups, right? The 2 of Cups. She didn't started meeting people. She was just partying. Why is she so solemn and what is it? Melancholy? The word. Y'all know what makeup shit. Anyways, now it's because you did all this stuff and you poured your heart out a little bit, but it's like, wait a minute. Is this what I really want? Is this making me happy? Is this really what I love? Okay, because that's what we're going after here, what we love. We're chasing our heart now. We might have did everything mechanically before. I did another reading on this the other day. We may have done everything in that way. now we're really going after our heart's desires. And it's like, you know what? Stop handing me shit in these cups that I don't want. I don't want what you got in that cup. So stop. Right. And I really feel like that's the energy we're in. A lot of us may be bored with the things that people are trying to give us. And it's like, the Knight, even though this one, he's like in wait, he's allowing himself to, I will say, I really feel like this is the part of your life where you start romanticizing. That's the energy I'm getting. Knights are normally in movement, but his horse is over there in the background. It's kind of chilling, right? They're taking a break. And while we're in this moment of quiet, like, I'm gonna romanticize my life. I'm gonna take myself on the best dates. I mean, maybe there's somebody there on the picnic blanket with them. Who knows? But if they're not, I'm gonna give myself roses, even though I do believe there's definitely somebody there with them. And if there's not yet, there will be, right? But it's not just choosing anybody to be there on that blanket with you. You're choosing the people that you love, the things that make you happy, the things that make you shine. And anything else, even if it's a good thing, go back and watch my other video, you guys. If it's not in alignment with you, you don't want it. It doesn't have to be bad. It's just not what I want. Okay. And this is the person that you are turning into. But in order to turn into that person, like I just said, you've got to be so fucking real. I'm hearing that song, To Be Real. Some of you guys may want to listen to it. Your love is my love and my love, I don't know, is here to stay. I feel like because that Ten of Pentacles that came out, right? This is something that you're building legacy for a long term. You don't want anything that's going to be in and out of your life at this point. You don't want anything, like I said, that's just, offered to you, but like not genuine either. So yeah, like I said, you are going after the things that you love. And I think that for a lot of you guys, this is probably the first damn time you've done that. But you're impatient a little bit about it, aren't you? You're not understanding this process and what you're supposed to be doing in this moment. It's crazy. The Temperaments card comes out again, right? The Lovers card at the bottom of the deck. Death and rebirth. This is all confirmation, you guys. This is literally you transforming your energy. Watch the video I did the other day. I forget what it's called, but yeah. I just did it like earlier this week, I think. This is you transforming your energy. Okay. This is you going through this death and rebirth moment. You are awakening to a whole separate part of yourselves. But in order to do that, you're having to kill off that old version, right? The Lovers card, people often think about love. But what I'm going to tell you, and I feel like this is what we're really wanting right now, and maybe it is. For some of you guys, this may be a lover that you're going through it with. And if you are, I'm letting you know now, he's not ready. He or she is not ready. Okay. And why are you staying there trying to be in alignment with something and waiting and wasting your time for something that's not in alignment with you that you don't want? Like I said, go after the things you love. If you know you want long-term and legacy, why are you entertaining a fool that's running in and out of your life, romanticizing everybody? He's got a different chick on this blanket every day of the week. He's got options. Okay, baby. And this is like, I don't know your life. So this could be male. This could be female. I don't know. You're not in alignment with that lover, though, because you're not in alignment with yourself. A lot of people think, oh, the love card. But baby, the lover is literally your masculine and your feminine energy. This is your thought and your feelings coming together. You keep choosing the wrong thing because you don't want to have patience. All right. But if you want this change to take place in your life, that's what you're going to have to do. Stop choosing people that are not in alignment with you. And in order to do that, it's just about patience. It's about surrender. Oh my God, I don't know why this murderous term just came to my, oh my God, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying that. But this term just came into my head. I'll block it out. Lie in wait. Lie in wait. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean it in a way that you should lie and wait for the best opportunity that's for you. All right. I understand. And for a lot of you guys, I don't know why they're going here, but for a lot of you guys, this is a seeds that you have planted. And the thing is that you have many other seeds that are growing. A lot of times, you guys, when you garden and you plant a bunch of seeds, they're not all going to take off. Okay. So maybe this is leaving the situation, whether you want to or not, because it's going to end anyways. Okay. And, sometimes it's about like getting back on that horse and saving face. And this is probably why Spirit's saying that you're out of control with your feelings right now and just going into anything. But, a lot of times, and this could be, if this could also not, if this isn't a man, you guys, because you know what this is in your life. If this isn't like a man or a woman, this could be a job. This could be an opportunity, an offer, okay, that you're just jumping towards because you're not waiting to be in alignment with yourself. And here's what I'm saying. Some things aren't going to work out, okay? Because they're not in alignment with who you're becoming. They're in alignment with the old version of yourself. All right. You want to put things at this point, like, how do you turn into your higher self? By aligning yourself with the opportunities that align with your higher self, right? Like, not by, oh, well, Lisa, me today is desperate for this thing, so I'm going to take it. Even if it's not what I want in my cup, I'm going to just take it and deal with it. No, this is you saying, I don't want that in my cup, and I'm going to chill. Okay. It's okay if that seed doesn't take off just yet. I have other things planted. And I feel like this comes with that person that you're trying to turn into, right? But some things are just going to have to end. Okay. Like I said, and some things are ending so a beautiful new beginning can come out of it. So you can have that death and that transformation. But if you don't let go of them on your own, that's when Spirit often has to step in. And it's not always kind, right? It's not always kind. It's not always easy. But if they need this separation to happen, then they're going to make it happen. And I feel like you need the separation to happen so that you can move on with your life. Here, the Temperance card, that's a 5. We have the 6 of the Lovers card and a 7, 5, 6, 7. So I feel like some of you guys may actually be moving backwards, though, right? If you are still doing things that aren't in alignment with your higher self, or this allowing this transformation to take place, then what's going to happen is you're going to start setting yourself backwards, and you're not going to be able to ever transform. This transformation will not fully take place. It won't fully happen. Because, like I said, you're entertaining things that are not in alignment with yourself, instead of just waiting, instead of you're being a little impatient, right? And still entertaining the wrong things. Know that you have so many things that you have planted that are growing. All right. And Spirit, like I said, they want you to lie and wait for the perfect opportunity for you, not because, oh, somebody is offering you this and, well, I'll just take it. Babes, like, if it's not for you, it's going to wind up falling apart, and it's going to wind up, so it's like, okay, maybe every seed I plant doesn't make it, right? Because we had the 10 of Pentacles and we're down to the 7 of Pentacles. So maybe every seed didn't make it, but damn, you still got a lot. Okay. You still got a lot of harvest. But the thing is you guys, and this is the other thing, we're in Pentacles now. We're in Pentacle energy. We are in, we're not in fire energy right now. If you're in this collective, we are taking the time, which and time takes time, to grow. So this is that energy of make that 10-year plan, make that 5-year plan, and just work towards it. Okay. And know the goals in mind, and don't get caught up in the time frame and things, because just know in advance it's going to take some time. I mean, fuck, when you got fucking 7 seeds planted, you can start at so many different projects and things, relationships. Like I said, you want it all. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay. You might get one thing at a time, and that too is okay. Some things may grow quicker than others. That's okay. Ace of Wands, King of Cups in reverse. Don't go after every new love, every new idea. Wait. This is like I said, this is lying in wait. This is lying in wait for that one thing that you love. Being so disciplined. And it's like, you know what? When, like, I can hear a pen drop, a water drop. I just feel like this is really getting in alignment. The spirit is giving you the time to really get in alignment with yourself right now. And this is the time that you should be treating yourself exceptionally well, treating your body exceptionally well, taking care of yourself, all the self love, doing all the things, like I said, romanticizing your life, figuring out the direction that you yourself wants to go in. It's the thing that makes you so passionate, but I feel like it's not the thing that it's just like, the King of Cups in reverse is like somebody, like normally the King of Cups is somebody, like I said, he's very in control of his feelings. He's not in control to the point, but he's very nurturing and things like that. I don't mean like controlling, like, but yeah, I'm responsible with them. And I just feel like right now it's like, because you're so anxious for this transformation to happen, you may be being a little irresponsible with your feelings, with your thoughts, your ideas, your passions. And it's like you're taking the first thing that comes to you. That would be a mistake. Okay. Wait a little bit for the perfect opportunity. Okay. And I feel like that's confirmation for somebody on something. Spirit's telling me for some of you guys, it's not a relationship. It's a project. Okay, so whatever it is, but you want a mate that's going to be in control. Yeah, this is somebody that you're going to have to walk away from some things that you love, and you're not wanting to because you care about these people immensely. You care about this thing immensely. It may be something it may be a project that you've been working on, and it's like, this is your baby, and it's like, oh my God, it's here, and it's like, just chill for a minute, though. Hold on to that baby. Don't be an irresponsible parent. Okay? Don't be putting your needs and things first. Stick to the plan, stick to the idea, stick to whatever, because you had a plan, I feel. I feel like when you got this inspiration, this love, whatever it was that you received, you created a web of ideas, right? And it was like they fit together beautifully. And Spirit's saying, stay on that same creative web. What are you doing? Why are you moving off? Okay, this is literally, like I said, lying in wait. Keeping some things to yourself. Not telling the whole world. You can leave little trails, little tributes, like little, and like I said, and some of these things is just getting away from also certain people, places, and things, because they mean you no good. They keep things from you. They hide things behind your back. I'm hearing they speak negatively. I don't know if it's to you or about you. So if you was wondering, like being crossed up in my last video I did, this could be it. Okay, you could be crossed up because of the things that these people and stuff say about you. But it's like, but can't nobody attack anybody if they don't know what the hell they have going on, right? So some of that, like I said, don't be so reckless because it's like, oh, I'm just so glad I got a new baby, and then you fall asleep with it, like, or I don't know. Six of Swords. Travel some, move around some. Okay, I really want you guys to start getting in your mental. This is somebody that's packing up. Like I said, everything that was there. There was bittersweet memories as well. There were good memories there. This isn't somebody that's running away from somebody or something because it was all bad. Okay, it's not that. It doesn't have to always be all bad. Is it in alignment with you? And do you have the courage to actually pack up those bags? And guess what? I don't have space for a lot because I'm taking this little ass boat. I don't have a lot of means, but I'm going to pack up this bag and I'm going to do what I said I was going to do originally. And I'm going to do it great. I'm going to walk away from these things that aren't in alignment. I'm going to go towards my son. No matter how that looks. And I feel like for some of you guys, it does look really crazy and upside down, and you may look like what the fuck, she has it all, she's building it all over there. Why is she deciding suddenly that it's not good enough and thinking about some other life? But that too is okay. All right, I believe that that's okay, because it's like everybody doesn't know the original ideas and seeds and things that you have planted, but you do. You do. And like I said, not all of them are going to fare out, and that's okay. Walk away from those that don't, because that's the type of person that you are being made into. Like I said, someone that is in complete alignment with themselves. The options are there, but is it the best option for you? All right. That's what you need to be picking. Let's go ahead and just see where your mental is right now. I'm going to pull a couple of oracle cards, and then we're going to ask Spirit the last question. So some of you guys may be fighting with desires, codependencies. You're, like I said, you're just fighting with, it's like, if I walk away from these things, no, you didn't lose. You didn't lose. You didn't lose anything. You're looking at it as conflict and defeat, and that's not what it is. It's you literally just being in alignment with yourself. The writing was on the wall already. Your ancestors already wrote it. You're the champion that was desired to come here. But of course, you're going to deal with different temptations, different things in your life, right? But you've got to learn to turn your back on them and walk away. And for many of you guys, you may actually need to do like some type of ceremony where you move away from these energies. People laugh at me, but a lot of times I will literally bury a thing, you know, to disconnect from it. Like I will have a funeral for that version of whatever it was, a relationship or whatever, to give myself that finality. And some of you guys may need to do that, right? Like I said, you'll never transform into your new life if you don't let go of your old life. And that's what I talked about in the other day. It's not about if you like the people, the things, the places, if you love them. It's a capacity issue. Do you have enough to hold it, babes? You only have like a bowl or 2 cups, 2 hands, whatever the fuck you want to say. And only so much shit can fit in there. You're going to have to let go of some things, okay? I can't, if I want new things in this bowl, I can't put them there until I take some of this old shit out. All right? And I feel like that's where a lot of you guys are right now. What are you going to take out? Some of it has to fucking go, or this transformation will not happen. But I feel like many of you guys are holding on to these things because, like I said, you're having these temptations to go backwards. You have these great memories of love. This is where your mind is at right now, right? You're feeling very defeated, right? It's like, I have hope, but I'm losing light, right? You're feeling these things. You don't see the transformation. You don't see it. It's like, I know that I'm doing all the things, and I feel like many of you may have been doing all the things for a very long time. And it's like, but I don't see it. Or I don't see it in the way that I think I should see it, or feel it in the way that I think I should feel it. But it does not mean that it's not happening and it's not there. That 7 of Pentacles card, most of the growth is under fucking ground. Like I said, this is years, baby. We are in Pentacle energy. Take your time. Okay? Take your time. Take your time. That's it, and that's all. Let's go ahead and pull some cards from the When Women Had Wings deck, and then we'll probably head out. I don't know. I'm feeling like as much as you nurture everything else, you have to nurture yourself. You have to nurture this version of yourself. You have to nurture these things. You can't smother them. You can't just move on from everything because it's not working out. You know, I hear people always, oh, the best way to get over the old one is to get under a new one. Not always. Sometimes sit, chill, really figure out the direction that you even want to go in. Is that what he was doing on that night, in that Knight of Cups? Was he sitting, waiting because maybe I need to figure out the direction that we're even traveling in after this so that I can go after the things that I love? Yeah, many of you guys feel like right now, like that you're in this hangman's position. It's like, oh, they told me that this energy was going to be moving, and it is. Okay, we got the Eight of Wands, we got the Hangman, and we got the Seven of Wands. This is your day-to-day life, you guys. This is your day-to-day life is moving very, very fast. And spirit needs you to take a moment, chill, make sure that you are healthy, make sure that everything is okay for you. Okay, make sure that you are protected before you go back out to battle. Right? And what I'm feeling is like for a lot of you guys, this may be the last time that you get this type of space. Things may pick up so fast for you here in the future that the habits that you create today for yourself, okay, so what they're saying is the type of person that you're turning into is like you've manifested this beautiful life with all of these things, but also the type of person that has the time to take care of themselves. So these habits that you are making now today are going to help you to get in touch with being the best version of yourself, right? These habits are going to take you along the long term when all of these seeds do grow, right? So it's like I have the family here, the business here, this here. You've got to make sure that you're taking care of yourself, that you carve out time for you because you're the one that brings it all together. You're the queen, you're the star of this fashion show here. All right. And it's like, yep, you know when to move away. You know when to travel. You know when to heal yourself, right? And those things. And you don't feel guilty for it. And that's what this energy is right now. These are going to help you with your growth and your momentum later. This card has been popping out on all my readings, personal, collective, client readings. This card, we are aligning all aspects of she right now, of you. Trust the niggle. I think I even put a video up on here about this. Trust when you get that feeling that it's not correct. Trust your gut. This is about you learning to trust, learning the moves to make for yourself. Because like I said, you're moving into a whole different, as a whole different person now. And you may not know exactly who she is, what she likes and the things. And you really need to pay attention to your gut instinct right now. She knows more than you think you do. You have wisdom. Okay. You have the wisdom, but you have to trust it. Play. And that's what that Knight of Cups is. It's somebody that's having fun. He's not taking everything too seriously right now at this time. But that's what some of you guys have to be real, because I feel like some of you guys may be caught up in relationships. You may be caught up in certain commitments and things because you're making quickly or unjustly. And it's like, it's not even time for that right now. You're still integrating yourself. Enjoy yourself. It says have fun, celebrate, and don't be so serious. Yeah. You're supposed to be enjoying yourself and taking the time. And like I said, she knows this. She has wisdom already. Did I not just say that? And then the High Priestess card pops out on our asses. How are you being called to step up and lead? Some of you guys really need to go watch that other video I did if you have not. Okay. And if you are here from that other video, you already know. We talked about leadership, discipline, authority. You're taking these things over your life. And if you are planning on being this big entrepreneur boss, because a lot of you are, if you're in my collective, baby, you're going to have to learn to fire higher. Okay. When to care, when not to care, when to give a fuck, when not to give a fuck, when to vacay, when to take time for yourself and not feel bad for it. You're going to have to learn how to take care of your health, all of these things. And this moment is allowing you that energy. Trust your gut instinct. Your womb is healing for a lot of you guys. And if it's not healed, it needs a little healing. You got two brains. Your gut and your mental, your brain. Trust them. But right now they're saying trust your gut a little bit more. Okay. Your mental is there. You already got the plan. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Trust that gut, because that's what's going to lead you along the way now, right? You got the plan laid out. Now, trusting your gut is what's going to actually lead you along this way. I love that. I love that. And I'm just hearing protect your energy right now. You are going through a major transformation. Some of you guys may be healing your bodies right now. I feel like, yeah. Some of you guys definitely need to go back and watch that other video. I talked about surrender, all of these things that just came out. All right, the golden thread. Like I said, some of you guys are going through a divine transformation and healing right now. This is literally from the divine. You're being touched, you're being healed on a cellular level. Your body, your skin, everything is going to start changing about you. You will start looking totally different, okay? You might look at pictures of yourself from years ago and not even recognize yourself. Chamber of surrender. This came out upside down though. So some of you guys may not be surrendering right now at this time. And like I said in the last video, surrendering isn't always you guys just sitting there and waiting for spirit to tell you what to do. A lot of times surrender is literally taking that first step, trusting yourself, trusting that niggle to take that first step. And, you know, whatever it is, to walk away from those things that are tempting you that no longer serve you. Okay, to walk away from those relationships, to walk away from those jobs, right? And transform into this higher self. If you're having the feeling, the idea, stop ignoring it. For some of you guys, this may even go into like, okay, maybe you decided like, oh, I'm going to switch careers. And you've been procrastinating on making the resume and things. If your spirit is telling you to switch, trust that energy at that time. Take authority over your life and do the things that you say you want to do. Life force. Oh my fucking God. And look, what did I say? This is your DNA. For many of you guys, this may be a Kundalini rising. Okay. So you guys are really, like I said, transforming. And this came out in the let it go. Let it go. Whatever it is, this is going to free you. And what's happening is once you start releasing, you are going to start manifesting like crazy. It's like you're going to create this current because spirit knows that you trust it right now. Spirit will know that you are trusting it right now, you guys, and that is going to help you to become that thing, that person. I want to use a couple of my muse cards. Let's see if we can see what are we actually becoming. This video has turned out kind of long. I'm going to end it here shortly, but I'm having fun reading today. I'm not going to lie. If you guys are still here with me, thank you. And the reason that I'm having fun is because I needed this as well. I needed this. Okay. And sometimes I get my messages when I give them to you. So I'm just in awe. Like, okay, spirit, surrender. I got you, babes. I got you. I get it. I get it. All right. 9 of Pentacles. All right. So this is everything that you have been wanting. This is literally you falling free into that manifestation. Because like I said, I feel like many of you guys have been manifesting. We got the 7 of Cups here also. This is you taking that option. This is like, I've been doing all the things with myself. Now I'm only going to choose the things. I'm only going to choose the fish that really inspires me. Right? I'm not choosing anything else. I'm going to protect my energy and my emotions in this way. And then I'm going to get to moving. I'm not in a rush though. I'm not in a rush. This woman, she like commands the horses. Do you see that? She's so in tune with her nature, the things around her, the things that she wants. She knows where she's going. She's not on one chariot. She's commanding like the whole like stampede. When you take off, baby, you're going to take off. You're like running into town. You're going to create a show. All right. But in order to get there, you've got to allow yourself to just go through this death and transformation quietly. Right. You've got to allow this transformation to happen, this moth. And it may not be easy, you guys. I just got this. vision of this moth because of this card. But you guys know, like moths and butterflies and things, it's not an easy process. I did a video of this on a long time ago, but I'm gonna tell you guys real quick. When they change and they go in their cocoon, they turn into like this jelly like thing until they grow their wings and form their wings and everything. And then when the time is right, they surrender. And it's not a certain amount of time, it's different for each of them. And it's like, and then it's like, when they come out, some wings are this size, some are bigger, some are smaller. So, and then they come out of this beautiful cocoon. But it's not an easy process, and it's not a gentle process. Okay. Your DNA changing, how could that ever be gentle? Some of you guys may be having like ascension symptoms, sicknesses, and things like that. And you're like, what the hell? I'm telling you. Now, that doesn't mean ignore your doctor or anything like that. Please go get checked out just in case, because some of these actually come with very real things as you're changing, as you're developing, as you're growing. And when you come out of this cocoon, baby, like I said, you are going to be able to command the masses. You're not going to come out of this cocoon looking like anything else, is what they're telling me also. You are going to come out of this damn cocoon with your own style, your own grace. Like you're going to be completely different, and you're going to be fly as fuck, babes. All right? You're going to be fly as fuck. That's what this transformation is giving. And I love it. I love that energy for us to start off this week. It's Sunday. We did this reading. It's all about us. Okay. Honor the journey, because like I said, this shit takes time. Think about a baby. Now, I want to tell you guys this. A human baby takes 9 months. An elephant, I think they are like incubated for like a couple of years or some shit. Look how big their baby is though. So don't compare your baby either to that person over there that had their baby in 30 days or overnight, and you're not, your baby's still growing. Well, what kind of baby are you growing? What are you incubating? What did you ask for? And then just don't compare your fucking baby. You don't know what that fucking person's journey was, or when they started growing their baby, or you don't know. That shit could have been planted forever, because what I see about yours is it's been planted forever, but it's going to be so abundant. And enjoy yourself. Allow the play while you're waiting. Romanticize. Give yourself the best. Stop cheating you. Don't rush. Experience life. Respect others and allow messes. Because it's not easy. This isn't going to be I don't know why people think like they get this idea, I'm going to start this business and it's going to be glamorous and then they get into it and it's like, oh shit. Yeah, it's not easy. Have you seen some women do? They have an easy, beautiful pregnancy, and that is beautiful for them. Some women look like hell. The baby drains them. They're tired. Okay. And this is where you're getting that balance in and learning how to take care of yourself as you grow this thing. Okay. So maybe yours is taking a little bit longer because maybe you had to learn a little bit more things. Like I said earlier, to be real, your true self. You had to get in alignment with who you are, and maybe you had to go through more of a fucking jungle. Maybe you had to go through more shit than that other person. Who fuck knows? Maybe their shit was so much on the outside, it was just there. Maybe yours was deep down buried and you had to really uncover some shit. Who fuck knows? It doesn't matter. Be true to yourself, your passions, your desire, your fire. Allow those things to grow, but don't allow it to burn down your damn forest because you're so impatient about it. Connect to your soul, heed your inner guidance, purify your energy. Some of you guys may want to burn some white candles just to cleanse. You may also want to just do a cleanse with like a bath, some herbs. I'm hearing a green bath, okay, just to cleanse yourself. Awareness, key to healing, notice patterns and illusions, and and pause. Okay, so this is you taking that time out for yourself to integrate. Some of you guys definitely need to meditate and things at this time to really align with your higher self so that you can bring in that boss energy, all right? And trust your gut. It's going to get you there. All right. Love Light Lingerie. I really enjoyed doing this reading with you guys today. Until next time. See you soon.